But yep. Um, yep. That was added to that. This isn't going under experiments. I kind of still need to do one in that, but I might as well do it somewhat while I do this, even though I don't think it will change that much, as I'll still be going over extra stuff, so to speak. Like grab, flib, floob, floink. Okay, that should be all. Okay, so we're going in. I cleared out this world. Yeah, we might as well. Then we're going in with this. Actually, I should have picked an entirely new character, but then oh, we get this regardless. Great. Let me escape the war. I've gone over this a few times. Upon arriving back in even home after your group's weekend excursion on an island, it becomes immediately clear that something's not right. Something destroyed your boat. You barely make it. You barely making it. With you barely making it onto shore, alive. You are injured and defenseless. Whatever it was, the thing that attacked your boat seems to have moved on. But the place seems eerily abandoned. Maybe there are people hiding nearby, in the nearby house that can tell you a bit more about what's going on. It was actually also funny when I showed my dad this, because it was on his account, so I didn't have the flashlight right away. It's so weird that you always have it. You pick it up once and then you just have it forever.
Grandpa, Grandma, what's going on? I'm scared. I don't know what to do. I'm at the church. It's me again. Of course you guys aren't home. What were you thinking, Tirias? If you ever hear this, or if the police hear this, please, help me. I'm at the Iboholmen church.
Well, we have somewhere we need to go then. One flashlight. By the way, you have to pick this up. If you just go out there, you can't pick up the emergency or the backup. Oh. Science slot 1. Science slot 2. Melee weapons. And we have an extra life in here. The reason why it's separated into primary and secondary weapons is that you originally had the ability to have 2 primary weapons and 1 secondary weapon, and the rest was just for gadgets. If war comes, civilian defense pamphlet. Front and back pages of the 1983 edition of the Civil Defense Pamphlet, If War Comes. During the Cold War, the Swedish government issued a public information pamphlet and delivered it to every single household in Sweden as part of Totalförsvar, total defense. Part of the Totalförsvar program. The publication included instructions on how civilians were expected to act in case of a major national crisis, in particular an invasion of a foreign power or nuclear warfare. By the late 1980s, every civilian was aware that Hesa Fredrik, the nickname of the Swedish civil defense siren, could start ringing at any time and knew where the nearest shelter was and which belongings to take with them. The back page of the document features a summary of the 4 types of warning signals and how to recognize them. Readiness alarm, immediate danger of war, wartime postings to mobilize on site, 30 seconds of siren tones interspersed with 15-second gaps, runs for 5 minutes. Air raid alarm, immediate danger, seek shelters, short bursts of the duration, for the duration of 1 minute. Important public announcement, listen to the radio. 6 to 7 seconds tone burst interspersed with 12 to 14 seconds gap. The signal can be used in emergencies, in peace times as well as war times. Runs for 2 minutes. Danger over. Continuous signal runs for 13 to 14 seconds. Okay. Wait, is there more of that? Oh, that is. It just says all that. What does this say? I think that is... No. I can't read it properly, but it isn't what it says otherwise. When Binoculars. Binoculars. Did we get all of these? Oh wait, the last one is on the officer outside. I'm really pissy about getting all of them because that'll help give most clues. Oh, 2 adrenaline shots. Oh yeah, I've been over this recently because I got a challenge to destroy these. Speaking of challenges. Wow, I am challenged. Speak your piece. A short handwritten note found next to a deceased officer at Yttervik reads, Friday, 1998. Is this November or... Oh, I think they rated. I think that is actually the Japanese way of doing it, where it's year, month, date. With this, it would be 1990s, 1989, November 10th. Missing teenagers, Therese Knudsen, 18, granddaughter, guys that smushed together, Maria Granberg, Daniel Granfors, friends, more friends unknown, last known location, Björknas, Kongen, Ebenholm, report Rolf, reporters, Rolf and Sierra Knudsen, grandparents and primary caretakers, address Yttervik, Ebenholm, municipal of Saltanen, location, maybe at Knudsen's family home, Yttervik. I like that you can still hear tanks going off in the... I don't know if you noticed, but you can actually hear signs of war. I think they are the only ones that will actually have weapons on them. Or not weapons, ammo. You can either jump up from there or... But I think technically you missed where everything broke out. Ah, piss. Yeah, you can hear that that's a tank firing. Won't pick up on it right away. With this, I should actually drop this. Otherwise, it's just them fighting for control. And, it's not by much, but it is better. I mean, there's less handling, but then again, I would grab another one. Maybe I should heal up. Ah! Why? You are not armed and can defend yourself, however, it would be good to have a safe location to hold up in and return to should things turn for the worse. In the house at Yttervik, you heard a terrified young woman named Teresa tried in vain to get in touch with her grandparents and was in dire need of help. Following the road should lead to Ebenholm Church, where Therese said she would be. Where Therese said she took refuge. If you're not too late, she may be able to help you understand what happened in the last few days. So yeah, this is basically set up so this is the closest post-apocalyptic game I can think of, because you literally missed it by a few days. And I love that fact. And yeah, I would at least consider it a local apocalypse. If you press, why does it go in there and not there? We're still gonna scavenge like another fucking raccoon. Grab. And don't like water, your animantian bones make you sink. Oh, we have almost a spare magazine. I still think it means we've been out for a while, but I'm not sure. No repair kits. Finally! So it is either we can go up here, we can go down there, we can go over this way if we really wanna go up here potentially. We could also just forget it completely and go up here. Reasons for all of them. Maybe I should turn tutorials off. Can't even open. Oh, you can over here. Why can't I over there? I like that I'm getting a decent amount of 9mm. I mean, I don't need 32 ACP. Asp. Also, I love that even though it's just as banged up, the suppressor's just, it looks fine-ish. Ooh, a rifle silencer, that's gonna be handy. You can definitely feel that I don't have as much running power. I don't know if it's just me, but I really hate the sensory feeling of wearing, I really hate the sensory feeling of wearing raincoats. Wonderful. I thought this might have a click sound or something like that. Maybe if I take the suppressor off. At some point I might swap back, but I'm not entirely sure. Hold on. Also, you can get in back really early. Sanctuary. Yeah, we're still in Sanctuary. I'm gonna read out missions as I unlock them, not as I start doing them. Oh, combat. Yep. Sometimes you're just telekinetic. We need all the binoculars. Why? Wait, why? A letter with the hunter's address on an envelope. Someone with very stylish handwriting jotted down. Kurt Alken, Björn Knas, Ebenholm. The letter reads, Kurt, blah blah. That's it. I can't stand living in Stockholm anymore. Far away from you. Stockholm anymore, far away from you. That wasn't me. That wasn't for me, I supposed. I supposed? That wasn't for me, I supposed. I'll visit you one of the coming weeks. Let's go hunting together soon. Soon shall we? Guess hunting has grown on me a bit. Annie. Ooh, left birds. We'll take that after. Yep. Another. I guess that's if you're a group of 4. Also, I think this was the time I picked up 9mm for submachine guns. Yep, that's the 4th. So if you're a group of 4, you can actually have binoculars, all of you.
Anyone down there? Oh, thank goodness. I'm upstairs, by the organ. I'm in pain. I need help.
Hold on, I'll be there. I just need to set up some stuff. I'll hold on to the extra binoculars. Actually, I'll hang on to the pistols. Yeah, I'll hang on to the pistols too. There's I'll just not engage with any of those, I guess.
Oh, you're real. I didn't imagine things.
Hello!
My name's Therese.
Therese.
I hurt my leg and arm pretty bad. If that's okay, can you make me a first aid kit? There are some instructions on how to do it over there.
I should really lower my
Here.
gun.
You can have this walkie-talkie. We should make sure not to lose contact, right? Could you go get my scout gear outside, if you don't mind?
That has
It's
insane
next to
range.
Miss Vikey. I have all you need to make a first aid kit. I can't go back out myself. I had to just drop all my stuff. I was too slow and I was in so much pain.
Okay. Crafting general. Wait, are we crafting general?
Okay, good. Come back and I'll walk you through how you can make a first aid kit yourself. They always taught us you can craft anything out of almost nothing. We're lucky our priest Johnny is also a bit of a handyman.
Johnny. Hey. Okay, they're going. Yep. Yes, we need to be extravagant.
I'm not fully happy unless I'm riding my trusty bike. They're silent too. So, I think the machines couldn't hear me when I was trying to escape.
The utility wagon isn't silent. I just needed to get rid of the guns to make sure that I only... Oh, right. Actually, I need to progress a bit. Because we want to bet them. Yeah.
This helps a lot. I feel a bit better already. Thanks. I appreciate it.
I could just have given you one of those I already
my grandparents have gone missing. They weren't home when those things... Can you help me find them?
First.
This island only has one main road anyway, so if we want to get help, we need to go west. There's a clear cut nearby. We can start there. Grandpa used to be a woodcutter. He'd work there sometimes. If we're lucky, we might find something there.
Not in the mood to interrupt you. Okay. We've met up with Therese, a tired and rattled teenager who barricaded herself in the Oregon loft at Ebenholm Church. To escape the mysterious machines. After you helped her tend to her wound, she mentioned that her grandparents disappeared, along with apparently everyone in the area. She suggests to keep following the road west to look for help. Together, maybe she and you can find some answers as well. Then we're going with Old Bethan. Therese knows her grandpa... Therese, am I saying that wrong? Right. I think Therese knows that her old grandpa locked away the family weapon called Old Bethan in the bell tower at Ebenholm Church for safety reasons. He did not want to store the weapon in the house. Therese guesses that with her grandpa and Johnny the priest, hid the key somewhere in the church. At best, it can be described as a rusty old rifle, but it's functional, in desperate times, you can't be too picky. I'll set it as active. I think that makes her actually comment on it. Okay, maybe I just rushed it. That's annoying.
Grandpa doesn't want any guns around the house.
There we have it.
I wanted to look for the key myself, but with all those machines, I just couldn't.
Okay. It does read like a DM, actually. At least how I would see a DM.
You found Old Bettan. Nice. It's rusty, but Grandpa went hunting recently, so it should still do the job. You keep it. Guns, not my thing.
We are not gonna track the farm, we are going to track the hunter. I don't think I'll put skins on it. That's more reserved for later weapons. At least in my mind. Oh, we have a full magazine to spare. Well, now we have 2 mags to spare. 2 magazines on backup. Oh yeah, we need to commence the binocular massacre. Oh, wait, I have a viewer. Someone is viewing me.
I haven't seen or talked to anyone for 4 days. Yeah, since Friday. Do you know where everyone is? Those machines, they just showed up out of nowhere.
Yeah, for you, we're fighting the apocalypse. For me, we're fighting against the apocalypse. For me, it's only Tuesday. It's either Tuesday or Wednesday by that logic. Which I think is fun. We're going quiet, but we know how I am with stealth. Especially in this game. Quiet is more like a nice option rather than something you rely on. Oh yeah, I forgot. Skills. I think we're gonna go with spotting intel, then inquisitive mind, jumping that to 2 stages. Just so we level up as much as possible. I do intend to finish all missions with this character. That's still just level 2 to level 3. That EXP glitch is really fucking annoying. It's something that just has me going, I don't know, if you ask me how experience I handled. Oh, they have forced soft point. Ah, that's neat. It's been a while since I actually got to this mission. Since I really considered this, I guess I should say. Okay, so now we have a sniper. I mean, it's not in the best of nick, but it could be in way worse nick. I still wish there was like the Killing Floor 2 thing where you can press reload and your character will inspect the weapon. But not overly just shove it into their face and inspect it, but fiddle a bit around with it. That's not a good idea. Also, that's bad for your health. I was telling. Okay, we'll read it over. Oh, a letter in the car. A letter found in the car involved in the accident on the island of Ivanhoe was apparently sent to a hunter named Kurt Algren, who lives in a location called Björknas. I am stumbling over these also because I'm not Swedish. Also on Ivanhoe, your map features a wooded area called Björknaskogen, literally Björknas Woods. So his house is probably nearby. With a bit of luck, the owner's hunting equipment will still be in their house. I guess I should have read that over first. Musel, Mekozoin, not Mekozoin, Skope. If I'm not wrong, there are cases where I can actually get into a fight here, but I guess they were just tired today. Okay, we have a decent amount of ammo for the pistol. And now the workhorse weapon. Just the soundscape in this game is just magnificent. Like, they have sound effect for you running through leaves, but also noticed when I jumped. And then, I love that. It is a bit janky at times, but so is most of this game, but still that they paid attention to it enough. That just the ground as it is has you running through brambles, leaves and all of that shit, and all of it will just have different footsteps. Boing. I'm not in the mood to take the bike. It is cutting. Why did she have a toolbox with her? Easy breezy, beautiful crocodile. Okay. Okay, I guess we need a shotgun for that. Just like roaches were meant to be killed. Also, the immediate explosion of enemies can actually help disguise others. Oh, it didn't even come to attack me. Okay, I get it. Use the handgun. Still more and more levels. Or at least the same level repeated ad nauseum. It seems like that car crashes everywhere.
There are more machines at the clear cut. Don't be reckless, please. What? They're distracted. By a radio? Wow, that's so great. So, let's keep an eye out for anything that makes noise.
It is still just a farm. This one. And some houses as well. Yeah, but it's the same. Ah! It's interesting that you can pick it up because you can't really reuse radios in this game. If you want to be sneaky. The hunch. Foreshadowing. Okay.
Stenhaga Farm? Yeah, it's just a bit further down that road. Alright, so some people in the area gathered there. That's good. Our family has known the Anderssons since forever. So maybe it was my grandparents' idea to meet up there. They do have lots of space on their farm.
There was a whiteboard in the barracks. Barracks at the clear cut. Someone had left a message recently. We have gone to Stenhaga Farm. Oh. What? Stonecutter, I think. Stenhaga Farm to meet up with the Anderssons. Go there, Johnny. Under the text is an arrow pointing west. No, it isn't open. Let's just go out to pay our respects.
It's good you found me. There's no one else I can turn to. We were on a camping trip with my old scout group. We all turned 18 this year, so it was kind of a party, you know. We were there for a couple of days, having a great time. But when I came home, that's when it all started. My buddies, even the police, they're all dead. My family, maybe they're dead too. I hope someone helped them.
Would be cool if you could light up the candle. You can even go out here for a reward or an upgrade if you didn't pick the Hulk or block. You should actually go over the list of them. I really don't think I'm saying Coke right. Yeah, let's return to the road. Yeah, also it has crunchies when you run over bramble. If you run running through particularly muddy areas. It slops. That's some good slop. That's the only kind of slop I really want in my games. Ah! That fucked me. First off, you have better cover if you're in the woods, but also there's just the little thing. No, but it will give us more ammo, which is always appreciated. Add a barricade in case we decide to engage from this range. Oh, this is a good spot to take it from, and we... There we have it. Right amount of skirmish adventure. And got me, bitch. There. Enough. We are dangerously low on sniper ammo. Oh, double trouble. Let us reload in celebration. Yeah, don't worry. I know exactly where you are. Oh. Oh! Ow! Bastard. Getting a G3 early. That is kind of the issue with those. They sort of break the progression in a way. It isn't that much earlier, but it is early. Again, we don't have any ammo for it. We're just gonna run straight ahead. I don't need to say these. This is actually within reason.
Shoot! Are we too late?
Alright.
Do you think you're able to get rid of them?
In a jiffy. Come at me, bitch.
You're really someone I can count on. Do you see or hear anyone? Maybe in the barn. I remember they had it well stocked just in case.
I think this is actually where we meet the first military chick. That means... kaboom! I have no idea how you set off C4 with an actual bullet. Oh no. That isn't quite how plastic explosives works, but I will take it for the sake of gameplay. A bonk. It's still the farm. Have we gotten anything? Have we gotten this?
It's locked. Weird. You can probably find the key in their house. Hey, how about I meet up with you at the barn? I feel better, and no way I'm staying cooped up in here on my own. Don't fret. I'll be cautious.
You'll be talking on the walkie-talkie wall.
The time is 12:34, and we are interrupting our regular broadcast for an important public announcement. All citizens are to go to the nearest shelter or gathering point immediately. Residents of Iboholmen and Södra Saltholmen should go to the bomb shelter in Salthamn, where personnel...
Curious. Mom. It says that's the way we're supposed to go, so we're going every other way. More bike shot. And that's the third shotgun I have. I can put one
I know
in
the
each
folks
of
at
my
the farm.
hands.
They're both around 70, I think. Their daughter, Anita, she's pretty cool.
How about you?
My favorite grown-up, you could say. We sometimes talk on the radio when she's driving or when I'm out camping.
You're also grown up. Also, get off of the radio while you're driving. Get off of the radio while you're manning a vehicle. Vehicle. Is there something I'm not getting? Like. Funny thing is that they aren't even on this island. close.
Hey, this is Anita. So sorry I couldn't call earlier. It's been busy as hell here. Where the hell are you guys? Everyone in the area needs to get to Salthamn right away. Call Johnny at the church and see if he can give you a ride. He knows the dad can't really drive anymore. Okay, I gotta go.
Wait, before you go, could you go get their toolbox? They keep it in their boat shed down by the jetty. You've helped me, so I got to help you too now.
Oh boy. Let's see what this one was. Road to Salthamn. Based on clues Therese and you found at the Stenhager farm, it turns out that most people around here have made their way towards a nearby village called Salthamn, where they mentioned there being a bomb shelter. It seems the inhabitants were requested to find the shelter as soon as possible. This decision may be linked to the mysterious appearance of the hostile machines. Maybe that is really where everyone is. Okay, I did have 4 types of ammo. I'm still gonna scrounge like a raccoon. They're gonna disappear soon, so might as well. But yeah, we're gonna veer a bit off the road. Or at least we are soon. Just to justify my lovely G3, which, again here, it's kind of fucked.
Yeah, I made it to the barn. Phew, that was close. It's so weird to be in here. It's been ages.
How much buckshot?
You got the toolbox?
Yep.
Awesome. Bring it here. My secret plan is to try to repair a field radio for you. This summer at scout camp, I showed everyone how to fiddle with radios. We had such a blast.
Either you're a very boring person, or there's something I'm not figuring out with this. Again, this was the late 80s.
Thanks. Just give me a sec. There. It should work now. Take it. You know how dangerous it is out there.
Yeah.
Now, all we need to do is head to Salthamn and meet up with everyone, right? It's just across the bridge. That's the closest thing to a town we have out here in the archipelago.
Wait. Field radios. Yeah, I know. Now we could follow
By
the
the way,
road.
I just wanted to say thanks for finding me and for making the area a little safer. Don't want to think about what I would have done without you.
We could follow the road, but I'm gonna Skyrim it. Two viewers. Strange. Woodpeckers. It's a bit annoying that I have to scroll. Have to zoom up over and over, but alas, this is life. Yeah, we gotta pick up the revolver too, just for funsies. Oh, never mind. Is this one climbable? Okay, guess not. Where the hell did I make it up last time? Okay, we'll follow the road. I think it's almost easy to go down and get the... Walk with a buddy. Nah. I mean, I guess I do have buddies. One goes pew, one goes pow. One goes bang, and one goes taka 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 taka. And the final one goes smack. Curious. I don't know why there's an elk on the beach. Guess it wasn't allowed to know that for long. There's the kill. What I don't get, if I'm being honest, is just... First off, I mean, a service revolver might have made sense. Why not a personal defense weapon of some form? But then I also have to question, why put a scope on it? Which is actually better. They do have a good sound though. What called this friend? A Glock. I should stick to that. I should also not call hunters wolves. De er ulve. If I wasn't afraid of risking a fire, I would crank it up to max and look over that. I mean, maybe it could run something better than absolute potato mode. But the game is still beautiful as is. It's a bit crusty, but still beautiful. But the crust is entirely on me. We don't have a ticket, so we're just sneaking in. I only realize that now. Okay, I'm not good at this. Oh wait, that's not ammo boxes. Who doesn't have a flashlight at this point? Someone got angry at it. Somewhat got angry. What the fuck am I saying? Okay. This is where we resume. No more of you. Didn't know you. And now for the cost-benefit analysis. Was it worth it? Oh, you? Okay, I've played too much Darkside lately. Make your profile small. You're not bright, are you? That's coming from me. This is also just fun. Oh. Totally for me. I guess dumb for me. That's why they went down so easily. I'm now a fraud. I think that was because I was fighting a tyrant jet last night. How in the hell did I put it in a pile driver on its own? I could technically make this a second silent sniper. Oh. No, it's not that much. Then again, I don't have the scavenger. Let's see what you say. Anita's draft letter to Skarven. Dear Mr. Gustafsson, I hereby kindly ask you to do what is in your power so that Skarven bunker located on Noran can officially be decommissioned and turned into a museum. As you are aware, there haven't been any military operations or station personnel in Skarven for over 2 years due to its poor state, and plans to rehabilitate it have been put on hold due to the extremely high cost involved with replacing the obsolete surveillance equipment. With the current events in Berlin, one can only hope that this could be a historical time for Europe, and this will usher in an era of peace where we won't have need of coastal defenses. When that day finally comes, then we can only hope. The letter found in Anita's office at Ebenholm Castle mentions a bunker with the codename Skarvan that recently fell into disuse. It is possible that the locals who knew its existence would try to shelter there. It's located somewhere in Norra Saltholmen, close to Saltholmen Church. Oh, that one. Interesting. I think this is technically too early. Well, I got what I came for. Well, actually I haven't. Because now I need to justify actually having this. Or at least I do. Even though I will say it was pretty justified having that for that. Maybe it's just because the PVG is so fucking good at long-range combat. I don't really need something to pick it off when I have a semi-automatic option that deals a shitload of damage and has 20 round, or not 20, 18 rounds per magazine. It goes through literally everything. Ugh, yeah. There's also one that's kind of obvious when you know it. Because you wouldn't really see that at first. It's missing a body. He's up here. Oh, that's far down. It didn't look like that much. Just gonna run through these to get textiles. The ones to disarm that bunker might have to wait too. I don't just mean because of the uprising, I also mean because of the gas leak. No smoking. Where is everyone? Well, abbreviated nature of games. Say that, like, 10 people is in a town, well, the town is fully functional. You don't need 200 people running around in something to know it. Maybe you're doing hitmen, but some of those also don't even count as people. High stakes skiing. Up. Guess I Skyrim'd my way down that pretty good. Why so many? You don't need to run around with an AS valve. That's stuffed to the brim. A tow truck. Give me all of your feet. I still haven't seen any of those insane amount drops I've seen with my other character. But then again, I'm a bit higher here, or a bit higher there. Right, we have a skill. We're going to log. Maybe it started after that. It's pollution. I really went at it. Here's the thing, you're dead, you don't need that supply anymore. I'm alive, I can still use it. Rifle silencer. If I get an assault rifle silencer, that's good. That must be good news. So much of this game is actually knowledge. Like, player knowledge, not character level. I mean, a lot of it can also be benefited
All
from
right.
that.
What would Anita do, Therese? Think. Let's piece it together.
You really idolize
We know
it,
the
don't you?
government issued an important public announcement on the radio on Friday morning. The outdoor siren rang, and according to the Total Defense Program, everyone is supposed to go to the nearest shelter in case war comes. Here, that would be Saltham. Then, this means they all got to safety on time before those machines showed up.
You're coping. Also, I'm just gonna say it, Swedish tree strong. Uh-huh.
Roland, are you home? You gotta help me. I'm in the castle. I've been hearing some weird gunshots in the distance, and no one is picking up in Saltham anymore. Gösta once told me that you guys have a lot of hunting stuff at your place, right? Oh, never mind. I'll drive over now.
This can looks like it was shot multiple times for praxis. Maybe someone living near this barn has got a rifle in the house. Okay. I was trying to accept it. Didn't. Still don't get why it gives you a flashlight and not just parts of it. I think I'm repeating myself already. Hello? 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 Wait, what the fuck are they eating? Huh? I just made your pan face through down. I made your pan face through the fucking stove. Okay? Uh... Ooh. If you would stop that shit, I'd be very happy. Inquisitive mean. Unless it broke with the last update, it should still give me the benefit. I guess I'll show when I get to the nearest. Wait, I have shown it before that you can hit the bell to make it ring. I'm so well camouflaged.
You should be coming up on the bridge pretty soon. The town's on the other side. There's really neat cinnamon buns at the bakery, too. Don't forget to use your field radio if you Hey, you're breaking up a lot right now. There seems to be a big source of interference near you.
I'm breaking up. I'm not even talking. It's not set up there yet. Oh yeah. Attachment muscles. Whoop. Here we come up to something that's really neat. At least it's lovely to have. Actually, how many counts of breaking and entering do you have to do through the game? Oh! You can't actually break the windows. Does that count as body damage? I might be standing a bit too close to ask that kind of question. I didn't know you could shoot out the windows. Never really tried. I have the 9mm to spare. Don't think it's... Pretty sure it would have broken through by or destroyed the car by now. That's a definite. Oh yeah, I want to do this just because it looks cool. And also because it gets rid of some of the... I think around here. Here. It gets rid of these, and that's good. Here. There. I think anyway. It should daisy chain with a little delay between them. Oh. I'm not an explosives expert either, so I've barely used them.
You still don't see any people around. Really? God. Where do these machines come from? And why are they trying to kill us? Do you think a foreign country declared war on Sweden? Good job on skipping history class, Therese. Good job.
12,000. Well, I'm gonna try to check if it actually gives it. So we're at 12,258 XP. I think he gave us 100 for discovering the spot. That's usually how it goes. The people definitely made it here.
What? A dead person? No! How did these ticks get in there? No, 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 no.
Dun, 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 dun.
So, it's really empty. That can't be. Where did they all go?
Listen, our side is the one where everyone's dead and there are no exits. And we can't do a ton about that. The one that's most important is the one before we finish the mission. I think it's at 290. Ooh. 390. Because we picked up that. That doesn't make much sense. $640. So by logic, it should give 2,000. So it should be 4,000 or 14,200, 640. 14,640. Is there anything I'm missing on this? Could you fuck off from the tutorials? A standard red metal toolbox with various well looked after tools in it belongs to Leonard and Elizabeth Anderson, the owners of Steinhager Farm, and it is Sugar's parents.
Alright, I'm leaving now. I'll meet you at the shelter soon. Maybe it makes no sense if they're all gone, but I don't care. I'm coming. Please, tell me that you're finding any clues in the bomb shelter. Anything at all.
Yep, it is actually double the amount. So, it works even if you have them after component damage. I think we need to go for lockpicking since it lets us get in more places. We're going for chemist and then lockpicking. Then we're going for heal amount, which means stamina recharge. I want this maxed out. And for health amount. And then heal amount after that. Do I go on? I think what is the piece off? It's the civil defense. I think we can do this easily. By the way, it's very beautiful despite me running. Why does it keep doing that? It's very beautiful despite the fact that I'm wearing a gas mask that actually fogs everything up. I guess I shouldn't wear that when I get B-roll. Still looks beautiful. Oh, search up. So I'm not on loose. I thought I was just out and find the different. piss off.
They got evacuated from there. Right. The Saltam Civil Defense must have coordinated it. So, if you have their addresses, check their houses. Try to find some documents or something.
Still. Okay. 30 years' hopes have been crushed, despite evidence that the population was brought there. Even the bomb shelter at South Halman is empty, and the town is empty. The grandparents, her friends, Anita, all their neighbors, the whole population has all but vanished. And whoever was left behind has been ruthlessly killed. Both you and Teresa have now guessed the situation, and I guess that this situation is even bleaker than you could possibly imagine. And all you can do now is explore the bomb shelter and the town. It's your best chance of finding any answers about this mass disappearance and about the machines and the last glimmer of hope for Teresa. Our computer in the bomb shelter, the computer in the office of South Halman Civil Defense, of the South Halman Civil Defense in the bomb shelter, locked with a password. A note on the disk reads, Civil Defense members evacuation process has been updated based on the latest recommendation from the government and the army. Note, do not use the old password anymore. South Halman's Civil Defense contact list. This document seems to be a list of people responsible for the civil defense effort in South Halman, and their contract information says Civil Defense South Halman contact list. Civil Defense Coordinator Gustav Bengtsson, Foilbacken 3, then the number. Oh, is this the, personnel number? Whatever. Ass, I think it's Assistant Civil Defense Contractor or Coordinator. Anita Jurgensen, Olle Fiskarnvej 3. National Guard Coordinator, Peter Hammergren, Mosvoen 1. Municipal Coordinator, Anna Johnson, Vintergården 8. What's with that? I don't know. It could be a lot. I wish that more stuff would actually flap about. Like on the Gibbs.
They can't be dead. They just... Oh, shit.
Get off the phone while you're driving. But, I would like the belt loops and so on flapping about or having jiggle bones or whatever the fuck it's called. That would be awesome. Who'da thunk 762 beats tick. Also like that the handgun sniper, or both snipers, are technically suppressed now.
Gösta, this is Anita. Where are you? The IPA has been going for minutes. I'm trying to get a hold of Peter to see if the army has contacted him, but I have the evacuation plan at my house, so call me as soon as you hear this.
Anita sounded really panicked on the message, didn't she? And she never panics.
Bob. Maybe I should go for heal amount before I go for health. That might be the better use of my resources. Even though that health comes sooner. Then they might just come closer together. I have 2 cards, you slobs. No, I don't go to the coaster stuff. I think I need lockpicking for that too. Picking the lock. Fucking sewing machine. Need to remember what they're called. I'm somewhere requires lockpicking skills. Yep, that's also a reason to get it. But right now I can level up twice as fast from missions.
Hey Anita, I know what you're thinking. Andreas never calls, but now that everyone's afraid of the Russians bombing us or whatever, he checks in. Anyway, I was getting worried, and I just wanna... Never mind, I need to go.
I picked up one of those.
Peter Hammargren. Yeah, that's the grumpy old man. He lives by the harbor, I think. Oh, you're in Anita's house. She just moved back here a couple of months ago, actually. Her folks are getting old. Her dad's not really himself anymore, so... She always cheers me up when I'm going through hell. Like, after I got dumped. And that was during her own divorce. And right after her diagnosis.
A message from Peter Hammargren to Anita. Anita, I've updated the evacuation plan on the computer in the shelter. Let me know if you want a printed copy. Also, I have changed the passcode. Call me if you need it. P. Hammargren. I really wish you could get lanterns and so on in more games. I think it's usually just flashlight, maybe. Flashlight and then maybe night vision. If it's real tactical. Damn! That's some burst. From this old hunk of junk. You know, if I ain't nothing knowing better, I'd be saying you be done plumbing out my game, son. You know, we all can't have that. We all ain't got what it takes. If there do be any good cow-lion fellers in the cow ground gals, they be rolling in the graves over me. My atrocious cowboy. And we ain't even going there. Wait, there's them's there bombed out place. Maybe we should go there and check out if anyone's okay. I mean, I highly doubt it given conditions, but you may be never knowing. He must be being there at the nuclear power plant because ain't nobody dropping a fart that bad.
Oh no! Hope Anna and her kids had already left the house before it was burned to the ground. Where did they take them?
Yeah, young lady, I haven't any boldlies about what be going on here. Which is really funny because neabolgies is, I think that is an Australian expression. You be coming to my county, you be coming into my house, you be steaming my hams, and still you think I'll let you go? Nah, fella. That ain't how things are. That ain't how things done around here. You plum dum dang dun dang did it now. God damn it, Robbie. Yeah, them's good old multi-kills because headshots blow up now.
I made it. I'm at the shelter now. Oh God. Everything's so awful. We're not gonna find them, are we?
Nah. Oh. Oh, for fuck's sake. There wasn't anything of that intro mission. Listen here, you all chirp shits, I ain't having the... Ah! Crikey, there's a jumper. Where the hells be the rest of ye little shits? I ain't no got time for this. I've got another second. G3. Ooh. I mean, I can actually swap them back. I'll swap this with the muscle. I can put the compensator in this beast. Now we be creeping around all stealthy like. I have no idea why I'm talking like that. Hold on. I need to let some air in. I have the buckshot to spare. Yoink. Yeah, someone was definitely getting ready for some shit in here. Oh, I'm over encumbered. Grand.
Oh, you got the password for the computer in the bomb shelter. Let's try it out then. I need to know.
Peter Hammergren's to-do list. A list of Peter Hammergren's, the National Guard Coordinator for Southampton Civil Defense, was meant to do what you found in his home office. The list includes the username and password for the computer of Southampton bomb shelter. To do, print out updated evacuation procedure based on Army requirements. 3 copies, Peter Gusta Anita. Call Southampton Kontorsmaterial AB and repair printer. Fuck. Civil defense computer, change passcode to passcode 1 for safety reasons. Username is still CivDef. Have Lieutenant Underhauer Hager Move the weapons to readiness storage. AS. Moves it to readiness storage. As agreed. Write a clear note to the neighbors about the rowdy kids. Puncture their football feet, cat. What the fuck? Okay.
This is even worse than I feared. If even tanks can't beat them.
Tanks aren't invincible. You need to know that they're anti-tank weapons for a reason. Even personal carried anti-tank platforms exist, so... Yeah, I definitely need to offload some stuff. I'm gonna go up there and then I'm gonna count it as finished. Wonder if I could get there faster if I had... How much faster actually I could get there if I had a radioactive first aid kit. I think I can just run myself dry and it's the same. Pretty sure it's the same pace. Oh, that takes a lot away. It would definitely be interesting if they had changed it so the less you have left, the longer it takes. So if you spend it in short bursts, you actually get stamina back way faster. Still not. Well, we have a G3 and we have a that. We can just about get out of us.
There you are. Good that you're not dead too. Let's check this computer.
I'm down with that.
So, the Salthamn Civil Defense got in touch with the army, who asked them to bring everyone to Saltvallen. That's the sports field. It's really close. All right. You go on. My leg still hurts like hell. Riding a bike here was tough enough. I'd better stay and support you from here. But you know what? You and I are gonna keep trying. That's what Anita would do.
That is gonna bugger me to hell and back. How did we finish it? Oh, so we got all of it. The evacuation plan found on the computer at Salthamn bomb shelter says evacuation routines in case of important public announcement. BMA air siren evacuates to Salthamn bomb shelter immediately. Civilian evacuation siren rallied point at Saltvallen IP for military extraction. The map highlights both Saltvallen IP sports field and Saltvallen bomb shelter. Well, we're gonna find out more about that next time. We've hit our 2 hours. Wow, that's bright. So, that's gonna be it for this time. Thank you all for watching. It's been pretty fun. Until next time, stay safe. Over and out.